Hey guys, so welcome back. Today we're going to do my long-awaited Sephora VIB sale haul. I did get my package recently and I decided I'd share with you guys everything that I picked up in the VIB sale. We're going to go ahead and get diving into this video, but if you guys are new to my channel, I hope you guys will take the time and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button also to let me know that you guys like hauls, and let's get diving into it. So I am not a VIB Rouge member, so I didn't get the 20% discount that the VIB Rouge people get, but I did get the 15% discount, which I'm kind of proud of myself that I only have the 15% discount. A little bit still worried because I think I'm going to hit the Rouge very soon, but I've been a lot more conscious this year, which I'm proud of myself for, on the things that I buy at Sephora. While I do have like a wish list of things I would love to get, I'm very much more mindful of the things that I need and I don't need. So I feel like that's the reason why, you know, I'm only getting that 15% discount, which is still a lot because that still explains that I did spend quite a bit of money. But for me and for my history of being a Sephora member, that is pretty good. Let's start off with hair care really quickly because I did end up splurging on one of my favorite brands ever, and it is the Pureology Hydrate shampoo. This is the one in the purple bottle. I've raved about this shampoo for years. You can go back to my old videos and I've talked about this as part of my hair care routine. The one thing I will say about this shampoo is that you really don't need a whole lot. Like, I have very long hair, and even with my long hair, I simply maybe use that much shampoo. So it does lather up really well. It has like that peppermint in it, so it really kind of makes your head tingle a little bit, but in like a good sensation kind of a way. It's just amazing. My hair feels so much softer, so much more nourished, and especially right now with the dry weather, it's definitely hydrating it, and it just makes it look overall healthier. So I decided to splurge on this. I picked up only the shampoo. I didn't get the conditioner because I do not go through conditioner as quickly as I go through shampoo, but this is definitely one of those places. You can pick this up at Sephora. They even have the holiday sets right now. Ulta also carries this. And then if you guys live kind of in the Midwest area, I don't know if the East and the West have this place, but it's called Cali Beauty. Cali Beauty is one that I have kind of nearby me. It's like K-A-L-I. Anyways, I find that they have the best deals on this brand, so I had to pick it up. Next up I got, it wasn't exciting, but it was definitely necessary, and it was the Shiseido eyelash curler. So I actually currently use the one by Japanesque, and don't get me wrong, it's okay, but it doesn't get those outer corners of my lashes very well. And every year I usually pick up the one from Tarte where it comes like the little gift set. Last year I think it was like a pineapple or something, and those are fine too, but they always pinch me, like they pinch my skin and stuff. I have had this in the past, and I don't find this to be my favorite eyelash curler, which in all honesty, I still haven't found an eyelash curler that I cannot live without. But if I had to go back and think about all the eyelash curlers I've ever owned, this has got to be the best one that I've used. One of the holiday sets I did end up picking up because I needed dry shampoo, and I really wanted to try this brand, but this is called the 4 Shots of Detox. I thought this was such a cute little mini trial set for dry shampoo. So you get the original. This is the coconut colada. This is a grapefruit mimosa, and then this one's a bubbles and berry. I wanted to try out Dry Bar because I've heard really great things about this brand, and I've heard that their dry shampoo is pretty bomb also, so I liked having the little minis for minis. I thought it was a cute little gift set. Okay, another gift set I picked up, which I tend to try and pick up every year I can. The last couple of years I've tried to pick up this lip set, and this year I bought it so that I can give myself one and then give some as a gift, but it is the Laneige Sleeping Mask. This is hands down my favorite lip sleeping mask. There's another one here I picked up also, but I tried a few different overnight lip masks and I still cannot find one that I love as much as Laneige. And I love this even not just only for overnight, but also throughout the day. And I don't know about you guys, but right now I have this really bad, like, what is it called? Like dry, like, you know, like dry air burn. I don't know what they call that. Air burn? Cold burn? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, right? But it gets like really chapped and really dry, and it just itches really badly. And I find that this is the only thing that really helps like alleviate that, aside from Aquaphor, which has been my lifesaver right now. So this one here has the lip sleeping mask, the original or yeah, I think it's the original one, this pink one. So it comes with like the original pink one. This is the one that I'm going to give as a gift. I'm actually going to give it to my daughter. It is the Lip Mint Sleeping Mask in Mint Choco. And then this one here is the Lemon Sorbet, which I'm probably going to give to my son. They absolutely love these. Whenever they see this in my room, they magically disappear in my house. This is a really good set. It did value at $29, so I think it's a good set. I love to pick them up every time I get my hands on them. If you guys saw my Ulta haul that I just recently did, I talked about this product in here, and I thought I had picked it up, but I had actually picked up their liquid lipstick set. But this is the Too Faced Lips Injection set. So I really had been wanting to get my hands on one of these. I was going to get the original a while back, and then when I found out that they were coming out with the lip set, I decided why not. So it comes with the original one right here. This is the Christmas cookie, and then you get pumpkin spice. I finally got my hands on it. It was something I really, really wanted. So side note, really quickly, we had been in-person learning for the last 3 months, like officially 3 months. We started August 12th, and they ended school on the 13th, so what, 3 months? And they cut the cord, and we all went back to virtual learning this past week, we were told. It's been a slew of a mess here at my household, side note, because you could probably hear thudding in the background. So we're trying to like reorganize everything, trying to get everything ready, and the kids are like, I don't know how they feel about it. They really loved in-person learning. I don't know why I said that, but I thought I'd let you know why they're studying in my house. I did pick up 2 samples really quickly. I didn't redeem any points. There wasn't really anything good, but really quickly, I just picked up the Flower Bomb Midnight, and I decided to pick up, Patrick Starr's One Size Makeup Wipe. I had to know what this was about. I don't know, everything about the reviews and everything I've read made it seem like I needed these makeup wipes, like they were supposed to take everything off in one swipe. So I was like, I've got to give these a shot. I did end up getting a new powder. I'm almost out of my current favorite one, which is the one by Urban Decay. It is the Naked Skin. It's phenomenal, you guys. Like, it's so freaking good. But I was like, time to try something new, so let's give it a shot. So we're gonna try out the Makeup Forever. This is the Matte Velvet Skin. I've heard really great reviews about this. This has been sitting in my favorite, like my loves, for a while now, so I decided to jump the gun on it. I have the shade Y305. I just dropped this. I'm so glad it didn't break. But this is the shade I have. It is the shade Y305. And I feel like it'll be okay. It looks a lot darker in pan, but actually when I brush it onto the back of my hand, it looks like it actually will be a good match. I get nervous with ordering powders online. Foundations, one thing, right? Like, you can go pretty bad with foundations if they run a certain way, but for the most part, you can always like mix and concoct your own, you know, little experimental, you can always concoct your own foundation using a part of it. But with powders, I feel like it can be really hit and miss really quick. But I think it'll work. I'm hoping it'll work out for me. I've heard really great reviews about this powder, so I'm very excited to try that out. So I was just talking about this. I finally ended up picking up the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I've seen a lot of really positive feedback with this product, but the person that kind of really drove me to buy this was my friend here on YouTube, Madison Miller. She has raved about this before, and I was like, okay. The packaging to me is just, oh, it's oozing. Look at that. Look at that, just ooze right out. Oh, apparently it's supposed to be amazing. I don't know how I feel about the packaging. I kind of like it. It reminds me of like the packaging from your hair salon, your hair care stuff. It doesn't have like a deep vanilla scent, which I kind of like. I've heard people say that they use this at night as like a hydrating lip mask, and then their lips are super good. They're nourishing and voluptuous. So I picked up one skincare item, and it's kind of like a repurchase. This is the Ordinary's Hyaluronic Acid, 2% I believe, and B5. So I have used this one before in the past. I ran out of it, and I was going through it like crazy. It's just a clear serum, but I was going through this like crazy here recently. You guys know I started a new job, and with my new job, I have to wear my mask full time, and with that, my skin has been so dry to the point where I truly do not wear that much makeup during the day. I wear maybe a little bit of concealer. If I ever take off my mask, I don't look hideous under it, but just eyeshadow is really all I wear, and mascara. I've been looking for a lot of like nourishing things to keep on my skin, so I was going through this quickly, and it helps so much. I usually use this in the morning, and then sometimes I mix it, or I use like a overnight, or I use like a hydrating oil at night. But this was something that I had to pick up because it was necessary. I only picked up one eyeshadow palette. I did have the Huda Beauty, the newest Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette in my cart to pick up, but I did not end up picking it up because when I kept looking at it, I couldn't get over that weird shade in the corner, that bottom corner that everybody's like, you know, like looks at like, ew, what is it? But then you like want to know, but I'm like, I just couldn't get over it. So I decided not to go with it. Plus I have so many other Huda Beauty palettes already in my collection, and I really need to play around with those before I dive into another one. But the one brand I wanted to try, because I still have not tried their eyeshadow palettes, and I've heard great things about this eyeshadow palette from this brand, is by Lawless. And this is called the Baby One palette, and it is a talc-free eyeshadow palette. I recently had to return my, what is it called? Did I mention this? Yes, I think I mentioned it to you guys in my last video in like a get ready with me. I just had to return my Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. Unfortunately, there is something in that eyeshadow palette that I cannot use. I don't know what it is, but I've talked about it before on my channel, and it broke me out on my eyes. It gave me a really bad like burn on my eyes, and I noticed that it was that product for sure. I know it is. So I'm really sad about it that I had to give up Pat McGrath eyeshadows while I really want to, you know, love their products and stuff. I love the eyeshadows, don't get me wrong. They were super creamy and buttery, and they were simply amazing. So I was like, I need to get an eyeshadow palette. I need to be happy again. So I ended up going in with this one because I really wanted to try their eyeshadow palette as is, and I liked the color story in this. It comes with 6 mattes and 2 shimmers in it. So this is the Baby. I like the packaging on this. I actually find this to be pretty sturdy for a smaller palette. But let's go ahead and swatch some of these colors. I think that whole VIB sale from Sephora just gets me every time. Like, I end up buying way more than I need. On the top row, this is called Little Doll, and it's a light metallic shell is what it's described at. The next one I have kind of is like a really, I think it'd be a beautiful just everyday color, but this is called Honey Child, and it's described as a rosy matte brown. Next one we have here is called Cozy Bundle, and this is described as a matte amber cocoa. Last one on the top row is like this really deep chocolate brown, and this is called Forever Mine. So those are the 4 top shades. So pretty, so pretty. I like it because I feel like I would use these colors. Like, all of these colors that are in this palette are definitely everyday colors for me personally. So I know I'll get a lot of use out of this. I love this copper shade. This is called Baby Love. Then this like really nice purple shadow right here. Cherub. A matte soft berry is what it's described as. Then this like reddish color right here. Look at that. This is called Unconditional, and it's described as a matte crimson red. This last one is like a really rich plum, and this is called Sweet Dreams. That doesn't look very well in the swatches. Let's do it again. There you go. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. It feels really soft and creamy. The hand swatches aren't doing it like justice, really. Now, I'm not saying that I love small palettes. You guys know me. I'm like the unpopular opinion here. I still love big palettes. I love having variety in my eyeshadow palettes, but I like the color choices in this palette, and I think they all work really well together, and these are definitely the colors that I would dive into in a much larger palette, if that makes sense. So to see these colors like this are definitely colors that I would use every day. I loved, this is the one thing why I love this little palette, because I thought it was a really great representation of each of the colors that I could use on my eyes all the time. Finally, the last thing I picked up is by Patrick Ta. I have been wanting to try something from Patrick Ta for quite some time. I went onto his little section at Sephora and I went through everything, and I thought, what is it that I really want? And the first thing I thought I wanted was his lip creams, but I was like, what's the point of getting a lip cream when I wear a mask all the time? So I'd never be able to fully enjoy it as much as I want to. And then I remembered his blushes. He has the ones that are like duos. I didn't get that because I'm not, again, I'm not a fan of cream blushes except from Fenty. I really love her cream blush. But I kind of wanted something that I knew I would use often, and I knew it would be a powder blush. So I ended up picking up one of his powder blushes. Oh, his packaging. I ended up picking up the shade She's Seductive, which is like, Look at how beautiful this blush is. This is like right here, everything, all the colors, the way it looks, it's got like this softness to it. It's not super matte. It's perfect. It's just perfect. Like, it's not gonna be really intense. It's gonna give a little bit of color, but it's not gonna look too crazy. The moment I saw it, I just knew I had to get it. So that is everything I picked up from my Sephora haul. I feel like I got a really nice combination of different items to try. I'm pretty proud of myself because I feel like this is one of the first hauls that I actually picked up skincare, hair care, and makeup all together, and definitely a lot of the things that I needed already. So I did do a couple splurges, a couple of, you know, fun things for myself, but mainly a couple other products that I just necessarily needed to get. So you guys let me know down below what you guys picked up from the Sephora VIB sale, or if you guys are waiting to, you know, wait until the Christmas time to get it. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please remember, like I said at the beginning of the video, to hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!